Hey, Chris Spiker for AV Nice and the AV Web. And today we're at Greg Anderson Academy in Quartz Hill, Palmdale, West Palmdale, with an amazing teacher. Of course, I think every teacher is amazing, but Kristin Studt, hi, and you had a great idea.
Hi. So back in March when we had the first round of school shut down, I really just wanted to express my feelings for the kids and the way that we felt. So back in March, we didn't know that we were going to go on distance learning. We thought we were going on an extended spring break. And when we found out that school was going back to some sort of capacity, whether we were going to wear a mask or not wear a mask, or were we even attending school, I thought my first graders are going to be nervous to meet me if they can't see my face, or how would kids be feeling? So I had an idea of a way to just try to explain to kids that even though we're wearing a mask, it's still us under the mask, and we care about you, and we are here for you. And I had some ideas that I just wanted to share with the kids, and it didn't even start as a book to begin. What started was just me getting some ideas down on paper, and then transformed into maybe some words that I thought sounded okay together. And I contacted a former parent in my class. His wife was one of my former parent volunteers, and I had his twin boys in my class a few years ago. They're now fourth graders. Contacted him, and he became my illustrator, Noe Garcia, and we worked on it throughout the summer. And it came to mask or no mask, one thing is true: I am your teacher and I'm here for you, and here we are. So I know I read it to my first graders and the rest of the first grade classes over a Google Meet format, and I think that most of the kids really enjoyed it, and it helped us all ease our fear as we transitioned into the 2020 fall school year.
I was reading in the Valley Press. That's an amazing article that appeared, and it seemed to me like the whole idea really did come together quickly.
Thank you. So it really did. So in June, that is when I started thinking as a teacher and a mom that this is a scary time for kids, whether they're younger, older, even in high school, that they don't know what to expect. No one knows what to expect. We're still living in an uncertain time, and we don't know what school is going to look like when it finally resumes, at least in our town. And so I really wanted to capture some ideas of things that were happening with my own family, people that I knew, things I saw on social media, as well as things I thought might happen either in the classroom, on the campus, or over a computer, and just kind of went through the highs and lows of distance learning and being home, and really kids missing out on the social aspect of their life and how we would be there to support them.
You really went above and beyond with this project, and so you're helping the teachers realize how important they are, and the students, so important.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, it just started out as me trying to convey a message to my first grade class that I would eventually get, and now it's this. So I'm grateful, thankful, and honestly blown away by the support. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Tell us where we can find the book.
So the book is available as a digital download through my website called storiesbystudt.com. And the reason it's a digital download is because of the fast pace that we had to get it out. It takes a while for it to go through a publisher. And so Mr. Garcia and I decided maybe we should try the digital format where they could go to the website, order it through a link, and immediately get the link sent to their email, and they would have it immediately. And then also for teachers that are doing a distance learning format, or even in the classroom, it can easily be projected on a device to the students.
So you've had a team and a lot of help. How does it feel to have your picture on the front page of the Valley Press, and how did that happen?
So, well, it was exciting. I'm not going to lie. I had people calling me before I even saw the article. I knew it was coming soon, but I wasn't sure. And family and friends were texting me and calling me that morning. Oh my goodness, you're on the front page. The front page? I've never been on the front page before. So I grew up here most of my life, and maybe a name or something from something else or an activity I was involved in, but never the front page. So that was pretty exciting. And it happened through a contact through our district, and he was able to facilitate the article. And the gal from the Valley Press called and did an interview over the phone and said it would probably be happening in a couple days, and I didn't know. I thought maybe it was just going to be a little corner article or something. So I was pleasantly surprised.
And it happens to be a picture of your husband. He's got the Letterman's jacket, Paraclete.
Right.
So that's an additional shout out.
Yeah, so right, my husband is a Paraclete graduate, and both of us growing up in the Valley. So it was 50s Day, and we were dressed up as either, it was 50s versus 80s Day. So I chose 50s Day, and yes, wore his jacket.
So curious, how did you decide to become a teacher?
Oh gosh, wow. So 20 years ago in college, this is my 20th year of teaching, but when I was in college, I really was trying to figure out, like many college kids, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I kept coming back to something with kids and something that would possibly lead to a career to have as a mother one day, even though back in college I didn't know what my life would obviously be like. And everything kept coming back to something with kids. Some of my jobs I had in college revolved around kids and volunteering and that sort of thing. And I really spent a lot of time observing. I have relatives that are teachers, and I just felt like it was a career path that I was interested in, and I'm thankful that I chose it because I really do love it. It's definitely a hard job, whether you're teaching behind a computer or you're in the classroom. Neither job is easy. This is another, let's see, as far as teaching through a computer, it's a whole nother element of difficult, but I really love what I do. It's rewarding.
You know, you had the talent and the muscle to go with the change.
Yeah, well, thank you. I couldn't do it alone. I have an amazing first grade team here at Greg Anderson Academy, and as well as other teachers here on campus and even throughout the district. And honestly, I have even collaborated with some teacher friends that live out of state. It feels like it's a group effort. Everybody's willing to jump in and help each other get through, whether it's a group on a website trying to help each other share ideas. And I can't believe the support that everybody, I mean, I'm not surprised because teachers are generally helpful, but I'm just blown away by how much collaboration is going on, collaboration across the country to get through this time together.
Well, that's why we call it an AV Nice story. It's nice people doing nice things in this amazing place that we live.
That's right.
And Kristin, is there anybody you want to acknowledge or thank?
Absolutely. So I have an amazing class this year, and parents that are supportive. I couldn't do distance learning without the families in my class getting their kids on the meetings each day, multiple times a day. And my class last year, so flexible, riding the waves together. And of course my family for their support, and my friends who are like family for their encouragement and support as well. And of course my kids for helping me understand what kids are going through this time. So thank you.
And your son, the one that's going to watch the YouTube video.
Yes, Cole. He is extremely excited about YouTube. And I know he'll be watching, as well as the rest of our family. And I'm also grateful and thankful for a program like AV Nice to highlight some good things happening in the Valley. You don't always hear about the good things, and so it's nice to hear about a lot of good things happening here too.
Hey, tell Cole that we're looking for an AV Nice intern.
Uh-oh, okay.
Chris Spiker for AV Nice, the AV Web. We're at Greg Anderson Academy with first grade teacher Kristin Studt.